I want to welcome you to my live, and I am so excited about our topic today. And here's the thing. Here's the thing. As the year starts to ease on out of here, 2025 starts to ease on out of here, so many people are thinking about how the year went and what is it that worked for them, what didn't work for them, and what does 2026 look like. So today I want to share with you the three things that I learned in 2025 and the gift that I am giving myself and the gift that I'm going to give others. So here's where I am. Let me just start with where I am. I am really totally in a great place, and that has come with a lot of internal healing and tapping into my own wisdom, giving myself permission to fully live and to quiet the internal dialogue that was negative or disempowering and just get out of my own way. And I don't know about you, but I know that as for me, I'm the type of person when something is on my plate, when I have a responsibility to do something, I give it my 200%. Now, here's the thing. While that is good, it has also been somewhat of an Achilles heel to me because I can't say that I have always been in alignment with what I am currently doing versus what I am called to do. So there's a difference. There's a nugget right there for you. What you're currently doing and how does it align with what you are called to do? And that's something for you to be thinking about. And so I take my responsibilities seriously as I should, and many of us do. So I know I don't think I'm exceptional in that department because there are a lot of people out here who take their responsibilities seriously. But I've been thinking this year has been full of hills and valleys. Now, I can say that I have had tremendous gain this year based on the things that I was scheduled to do and the things that I achieved. But the greatest gain of all was being able to be honest with myself. That was the greatest gain of all. And so, the three things that I'm going to share with you today is really sort of an umbrella of what went well, what could have been differently, and what is it that I want to see happen in 2026. Now, I've been reflecting on this year, and these are the three things and I'll tell you what they are, and then I'm going to expound on them. Number one, and listen, I will not insult your intelligence by simplifying this because it is really simple, but yet it is very profound. Number one, trust God without limits. Trust God without limits. Number two, trust my gut because it's the spirit nudging me. And number three, trust the path I'm on because it's God's plan for my life. Did you catch that? So, three things that I'm going to talk about today is trust God without limits, trust my gut because it's the spirit nudging me, and trust the path I'm on because it's God's plan for my life. Now, here's what I have got to say about those three things. This is not a brag, but I kind of been walking with God for a long time. So God's voice is not foreign to me. And I have a personal relationship with God. I believe in Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. And I take great pride in following God's instructions for my life. And I started questioning that this year. I was like, God, maybe I misread you. Maybe I didn't quite understand. Maybe I imposed my own point of view and thoughts around what I wanted to do, and I didn't quite hear you. But God said, no, you heard me. You heard me clearly. But trusting God without limits means just that. And I know there's some of you have different faith, traditions. I already shared with you what mine are. But I go to the scriptures because that's what grounds me. And Proverbs 3, 4, 5, Proverbs 3, 4, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not into thy own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he should direct your path. We say it, trust in the Lord with all thy heart, lean not to your own understanding, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. But here's what I know. Easier said than done, right? So I trust God with all the ability that I know, but also I don't know that I have taken all the limits off of God, because even though I'm pretty much a risk taker and adventurous, I can sometimes play it safe because I need everything to make sense. I need the T's crossed, the I's dotted. I need to see the methodology. I need to be able to follow a plan. And sometimes, a lot of times, God doesn't always show you the full plan. And sometimes, like Stormy or Martian said, God gives you enough light for the step you're on. So the trusting God without limits was just a next level of trusting God. And what that meant for me is that don't put any if, ands, buts, ors, or whys, behind it. If God say move this way, move that way. Now, for some people that may mean a different things. I'm not going to tell you how to hear God's voice. I just know that for my life, that I pray, I trust God, I fellowship with God, I commune with God, and I rely heavily on God's direction for my life. And when things are not panning out and they're not working out as I had hoped, I go back and say, well, what did I miss? Because there's no benefit for me to go off on my own path. I've already been down that road and it doesn't work for me. But what does work for me is trusting God with all my heart. And this year was a year where I fully, to the best of my ability, took all the limits off God. That meant making some bold moves, taking some big steps. That meant also the second bullet that I want to share with you. Trust my gut, because it's the spirit nudging me. And a lot of times, women particularly, we second guess ourselves, or sometimes we doubt, or sometimes we have fears, or sometimes we ruminate over, was this the best decision or not? And I am learning to sit with that. Sit with the nudge that I'm feeling. It's the spirit that's inside of me nudging me, because I know for a fact for myself that if something is compelling inside me, I am supposed to do it. And guess what? I do. I do. So trust your gut, because your gut will not lie. And I started trusting my gut and acknowledging as that's the spirit leading me, nudging me, and saying, hey, this is the way, walk ye in it. All right. And then 3, trust the path I'm on, because it's God's plan for my life. Oh, it would be nice if we can get to our destination on a straight path, but Lord have mercy, that's just not how it works. And sometimes we get discouraged because we can't always see the way forward. There's a scripture in Isaiah 42:16, and I love this text of scripture. It says, I will lead the blind by a way that they know not. I will lead them in paths that they have not known. I will make darkness light before them and crooked paths straight. These things will I do and not forsake them. And I put my name in it. I substitute my name. God will lead me on a path that I know not. He will lead me in paths. He will lead me along. God will lead me along the path. He will make darkness light before me and crooked paths straight. These things will he do and not forsake me. I will lead Stephanie by a way that she knows not. I will lead her on paths she has not known. I will make darkness light before her and crooked paths straight. These things will I do for Stephanie, not forsake her. I have claimed that promise a number of times. And so the path that I am on is the path that I trust God. I know that I am on the right path. There's no question about it. And sometimes, out of panic, out of fear, out of desperation, I have made decisions that God actually allowed me to make and have some reasonable level of success. But there's something inside me that says this is not it. And I am learning to listen to that feeling. This is not it, so that I can figure out what God is saying and walk in the way that is actually it. All right. So, like many of you, for so long, I limited myself. I second guessed myself. I put myself in boxes because I thought that's what I needed to do. I don't worry too much about being accepted, in as much as, am I getting it right? That is a big deal to me, that I'm getting whatever it is I'm working on, getting it right. And that can lead into some incessant, obsessive choices of behavior. Like I will stay up all night to figure something out. And so I've learned to find that balance there. So the gift that I am giving myself in 2025 and going into 2026 is this: the permission to be fully who I am without restrictions, without judgments or boxes. That's the gift that I'm giving myself, to be fully who I am without restrictions, judgments, or boxes. And this to me is liberation. And so I want to extend the invitation to you. So if you're watching the replay of this, or, I can't really see who's online right now, but if you're watching this, here's my gift to you. Here it is. Creating a safe space and a safe place for you to learn who you are, to know your purpose, to explore limitless possibilities, and to crush every potential as it becomes available to you. That's what I do. That's why I coach. I am here for you. I am here for you. I am crystal clear why I'm here on this earth. And I know that I am here for you, to support you, to show you, different strategies and different ways to show up as your authentic self, to explore the possibilities, the limitless possibilities, to know what your purpose is, and to go out there and live your best life, doing what you love, making the money that you want, having the influence that you can have, so that you can live your life with joy. I'm crystal clear. That's why I'm supposed to be here, right? And so it is my pleasure to hold space for you. And so you don't have to try to figure it all out. You're not alone. You just have to trust. You have to trust God. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust the path. And that, my friend, is enough. That is enough. So, what we covered today are the three learnings that I am taking out of 2025. Trust God without limits. Trust my gut because it's the spirit nudging me. And trust the path I'm on because it's God's plan for my life. And if you want to be able to say this with assurance and to say it with confidence and conviction, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I do have a link in my bio, for resources if you need it. Also, if you want to schedule a discovery call, I am here for you. It's at no additional charge for you, but I am here to help you figure things out and we can do it together. And so this is it, y'all. This is it for my live. I'm so happy that you're able to watch the replay. Please leave your comments, like and share this. If this has been a resource to you and helpful, please let me know, and be sure to follow me. And until next time, take care and be well, and happy holidays.